management. Today we'll be covering 10 important questions for retail banking. So follow this series completely. Also follow the video completely, follow the full series because we cover here all the questions related to JAIIB which are required in the exam. Okay, let's start. Firstly, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material, current affairs, job alerts, daily quizzes. Plus, you will be getting live classes. Plus, you will be getting recorded videos. Plus, these tests, notes, everything, whatever you require for JIB and CIB, everything you will be getting it over here. Okay, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting all the updates for JIB, CIB, and various banking exams. Also, free YouTube series here. The present YouTube series which you are viewing is also on Adda 24/7 only. Okay, so subscribe to it. Click on the bell icon. These are the two new batches for JIB. They have to start on January 13th, but more on this later. So what is the schedule for today? It's objective questions on banking. Let's start with the objective questions. Okay. So bank passbook is. So what is bank passbook actually? It is issued by the bank, contains transaction details of the bank account, shows balance in the account, and all of the above. So what is this passbook given for? As you all are in JIB, so what is this passbook given for? Nowadays, does the bank give passbook or no? See here, it's mandatory by RBI to give the passbook to each and every person. But the point is, many of the customers now being online banking, we don't follow the passbooks, isn't it? But from the bank side, it's compulsory for the bank to give the passbook. Nowadays, online statements are also given, monthly statements are also given. So many of the banks, many of the customers don't watch the passbook completely or view the passbook completely. Okay, but what is it? It is basically issued by the bank, contains transaction, that's also correct, shows balance in the account, so that's also correct, isn't it? So the answer is A, B, C or D. Correct? All of the above. Very good. Simple. Bank pays interest on. See here, first three questions are very simple. Bank pays interest on deposits, loans, both A and B, none of the above, because we'll be checking your basics. So bank pays interest on what? Deposits or loans or both? Correct? Yeah, it is. Pays interest. Deposits. Deposit means what? Saving. Current no interest. FD. Right? Okay. Got it? So answer is A. Next one. Bank charges interest on. Means bank will get interest on what? Deposits or loan. On deposit, what was the thing? Bank was giving the interest. So on loans, bank will charge the interest, right? So term loan, CC, right? These are the loans, main loans given by the banks, okay? And the difference between the deposits here, loan interest which the bank gets, okay? Look at this pattern. This is very important for you. Loan interest minus deposit interest, okay? Deposit interest is equal to, this is equal to NIM, we call it NIM, net interest margin, okay? Net interest. This is where the salaries of the bank personnel plus the running expenses like electricity, if it's a rented branch, then rent, all these are covered through this NIM, okay? So loan interest, whatever the interest bank gets, see this, I'll mark this arrow, interest bank gets in, this is received by the bank. Deposit interest bank gives, so it goes out, okay? So the difference between them is called as NIM. So educational loans, now they cover what? Now see here, now the tougher question starts. So educational loan covers, I'll write it covers, okay? Covers. What does it cover? Covers tuition fees and expenses, are payable after completion of the course, granted for studies in India and abroad, and all of the above. So what should be the answer? So education loans cover tuition fees And expenses, both expenses means what expenses? All the hostel expenses plus books plus your computer requirements, whatever are your computer requirements, all the expenses which are required are covered in the educational loans. Okay, so A is correct. Repayable after completion of the course. Now this is also an important point. Remember, educational loan is always given on the basis of course plus 1 year. Okay, means if my course is for 4 years, then I'll be having this educational loan for, means my repayment will start from the 5th year. Remember, it's not that I'll cover this loan up to 5 years. No, my repayment will start after 5 years. Okay, because after that time I'm just learning, isn't it? Am I earning anything? No. Got it? So course plus 1 year, it starts. Remember, it doesn't end, and from there it moves ahead for 4 or 5 years as per the bank's this risk appetite. Okay, so granted for studies in India and abroad. Correct, both of them are allowed. Studies in India also allowed, studies abroad also allowed. So the answer is correct, D, all of the above. Business correspondent means, what is this business correspondent? Has anyone amongst you read this? Are you having this BC concept, BC in your bank? BC, right? BC. What is that BC actually? It's a sort of DSA only. What does that BC do? He has a separate unit besides your branch, and he does all the banking activities. Okay. So what is that BC? BC means business correspondent. So business correspondent means what? An agent who provides banking services, an agent of business house, a type of money lender, and none of the above. So what is the answer? BC is correct. An agent who provides banking services. Got it? Always remember, private banks have DSAs, DSA. These are all private agencies, okay, who are allowed to collect various documents or for loans as well as account opening, these. Similar sort BC. So BC does one step further. The BC does the savings and current account transactions also. Means if you want to deposit money over there, that BC can do it. If you want to withdraw money from that from your account, the BC can do it. So no need to go to the branch. So that is basically an extension of the bank, but it's a private agency. It's a private agency. Remember, it is not related to bank. So why are banks doing it? Why are banks giving this BC concept? So that their loads here, load of banks reduces, right? Banks reduces. Number one. Number two, what is the second part? The second part, advantage to the bank for BC is the BC is not on the payroll. Not on payroll, right? So if the BC is not on payroll, it means what? It's like a private agency. Bank doesn't have to pay this PF ESI for this person. Okay. So these are the two main advantages for BC. It's a private agency. It's a outsourcing part actually. Okay. Before going ahead, see this. We are having this felicitation ceremony for all those who have cleared JAIIB and CAIIB in November and December 22. So if you are one of them, definitely attend the program. It's on 8th January, 12 p.m. and venue is 2nd floor, Tower A, Unitech Cyber Park, Sector 39, Gurugram. Adda 24/7 will reimburse your 3-tier both side tickets. This is very important. Adda 24/7 will reimburse your tickets. Means you might be from any state. Adda 24/7 will give you coming and going, both the tickets. Okay, so definitely go for it. Even if you have friends who have cleared it, so tell them also. They can also attend, isn't it? The link is given in the description box, so definitely click on that link, okay, and fill the form. Okay, let's move on. Internet banking refers to operation of account through internet, operation of account through app. Both A and B, none of the above. So what is this internet banking concept here? You might all be knowing that sitting on the computer and doing it all the banking transactions. But internet banking has moved ahead now. A is definitely correct. Doing the operations operating the account through internet, that is definitely correct. Then about B, see here, what is app? App is basically an application, full form, right? What is an application? Application means it's sort of website only, but it's a short form, short website, and it directly takes that person to the required section only. Okay, it's a faster version. So app is also internet banking. So both A and B, correct? So the answer is correct, C. What all can be included in internet banking? Can you tell me? Suppose if I am doing some transaction through ATM, is ATM a part of internet banking? Type yes in the comment section if you feel so. Is ATM a part of internet banking? Everyone. Is ATM a part of internet banking? Let me see how many of you do answer. Is ATM a part of internet? Yes, yes, definitely. Because what is ATM? It has come through core banking systems, right? So it's a part of ATM, internet banking only. Because of internet only, this ATM we are able to give the service. Otherwise, how can the ATM function? Isn't it? Who can open savings account savings bank account in India? So if you want, if you are in the branch, anyone who comes to you, you will open the savings account. So who can open? Indian citizen, NRI, illiterate, all of the above. Can you open that account of illiterate? I feel it should be A and B, isn't it? What do you see? How can an illiterate open an account? Do you feel so? Even NRI is not living in India, so how can I open an account of that person? Isn't it? What do you say? Indian citizen, NRI, illiterate, or all of the above? Correct. The answer is D, all of the above. Okay, even illiterate can open the account. Even non-resident Indian can open the account. Indian citizen can open the account. What are the other individuals who can open the account other than these three? Can a minor open an account? Minor. Can you open an account of minor? Along with guardian. Okay, you'll say minor guardian, right? Minor guardian. Okay, agreed. Can a minor open a single savings account who is about 10 years? Yes, remember, minor about 10, okay, about 10 years can open an individual account with you. No need of guardian, okay, that is also allowed. So minor is allowed. What about, see here, we are talking of savings account. Can a businessman open the savings account with you? Yes, if the businessman is opening for its personal purpose, he can definitely open. But if he is opening for the business, then it's not allowed. For business, which is the account which is allowed? For business, which is the account which we use? So one is savings and second is current, correct? For business, we open current accounts. Got it? Clear? So remember, Indian citizen, anyone can open an account. NRI can also open, and illiterate person. What are the accounts of NRI called as? Main two accounts which you will see is NRE, okay, and NRO. These are the two main accounts you will always face in the banks, okay. Non-resident external, I'll write it, E means external, okay, and O means ordinary, very important accounts, okay, from JAIIB perspective. In external, money can come from foreign only. Whereas in ordinary, money can come from local. Indian money can also be deposited in this NRO account. But NRE, strictly foreign money. There is third account also. Yeah, FCNR is there. FCNR. But that's an FD. Remember. FCNR. That's an FD. It's never a saving current. Okay. FD. And NRE, NRO can be savings, current, and FD. All the three are allowed in NRE and NRO both. Okay, got it? Move on. Type yes in the comment section if you have understood up till now. Everyone, type yes in the comment section. Okay, chalo. PAN number is required for deposits less than 50,000, deposit in excess of 1 lakh, deposits rupees 50,000 and above in a single day, and all transactions. So what is it required for? Deposits less than 50,000. Is this PAN number required for that? Less than 50,000. I go to the bank for deposition of 30,000 rupees. Is PAN required? No. Right? What do you say? Okay. Why should I answer? You should try something, isn't it? ABC. What is the correct answer in this? Correct. The answer is C. Deposits rupees 50,000 and above in a single day. Okay. There are other criteria also. Means wherever PAN number is required. Means if the monthly transaction limit goes beyond what is specified by the bank, then also it is required. Then various other things. But one of them, one of the criteria is this: deposits 50,000 and above in a single day. If you are having any deposit like this by any customer, you should definitely ask for the PAN number. Okay. TDS as per Income Tax Act means, what is TDS? You always hear this word TDS, right? Time deposit scheme, total deposit scheme, tax deducted at source, none of the above. So as per income tax, TDS means what? You might be having you might have faced this TDS also in your salaries and everywhere, isn't it? So what is it? Yeah, income tax. So the correct answer is correct. C, tax deducted at source. Okay. What is this tax deducted at source? See here, whenever any transaction is done by any with any individual or any shop, okay, or there is some service rendered. Generally, TDS is applicable to the services rendered. Suppose if somebody gives you any service, okay, official person gives you any service, some agency, then at that time the TDS is deducted while giving the payment. Okay. So it is basically tax, the tax which is deducted at the first time. Instead of paying the tax after the year end, it is given initially only. Okay, so that's TDS. Maximum amount of check in the bank is, so I can give a check of what amount? 100 crores, no limit, 1 crore, or none of the above. Can I give a check beyond 100 crores? Can I give you a check tomorrow of 200 crores? Of course, after the balance is there, isn't it? So can I give you a check of 200 crores? What do you say? Let me check. Yeah. Is 100 crore a limit or is B the limit? Here, definitely C and D is out. Okay. So is A the answer or B the answer? Yes. Correct. B, no limit. A check can be given for any amount as far as I am having the balance in it. Okay. So now let's come to the batches. These are the 2 new batches for JAIIB starting from January 13th. Okay. In this batch, we will be covering all the 4 topics: PPB, IFS, AFM and RBWM. And now let get the full forms also. I'll cover. Okay, I'll give you the full form just now. Okay. Now firstly, how to get the discount of these batches? Here, there are huge discounts available for these batches if you go right now. Okay. Right now go for it and you will get the discounts. Otherwise what happens, this offer doesn't wait for you. Okay. So let's see the discounts. See this. Go on Adda 24/7 live, click on JAIIB and CAIIB. If I would suggest, if you are having the app, go for the app. I would always suggest. Okay. Then click on JAIIB 23. You want JAIIB exams, click on JAIIB 23. Okay. Once you click on JAIIB 23, you will get all the batches over here. See the batches. Okay. So JAIIB new target batch. This is starting from January 13th. Click on this. English batch. Here, if you are comfortable with bilingual Hindi, you can go for Hindi also. So view the details. All the details are given over here. When is the batch starting? What are the timings? See this over here. Plus the main details I'll cover. Recorded videos are available to you. Means if you miss any class sometime, or if you don't understand anything in the class sometime, you can definitely go for the recorded videos also. So if you miss it, that's very important, because what happens in banking, we always have a pressures. So what happens, many a times we can't attend the classes, so you can attend it again also. Even if you don't understand anything in the class, here there is two-way interactive classes. Two-way interactive means you can ask the question there and there, then and there itself. Also, you can definitely ask the questions later. Detailed subject-wise expertise is available. JAIIB for means specially designed for June 23. Okay. Then mocks are available, ebooks are available, everything is available. Now about the fees, 19,999. Click on view offers. Don't pay such huge fees. Okay. Click on view offers. Put the code Y432. Now I'll tell you how to get the discounts of this fees. Click on this code Y432. In this code, click on apply. Now see, You are getting 4599. The fees of 19999 reduces to 4599. 77% off you are getting. 77% is off is not a joke. Okay. And if you clear this JAIIB, in how many months will you recover these funds? You'll recover it in hardly what, 600, 700 is the increment average, isn't it? So you'll recover it in how many months? Almost not more than 7 to 8 months, isn't it? So go for it. Also, I would suggest, instead of going for a single batch, I would always suggest go for a Mahapack. I'll show you Mahapack also. Mahapack means what? In Mahapack, you get both various batches. In fact, see this. Click on JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. Go to the home page again of JAIIB CAIIB. If you are in the app, go to the app. Mahapack will be directly shown to you. Click on this. Now you will see that 3 Mahapacks: JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, JAIIB Mahapack, and CAIIB Mahapack. Click on JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack combined together. Why? Because I'll tell you, the point over here is this will be useful to you in JAIIB also as well as in CAIIB also. So if you clear JAIIB within immediately, you can definitely go for it. Okay, go for CAIIB with using the same pack. What all is covered? See this: 15 plus batches for PPB, IFS, AFM, and RBWM means for JAIIB 15 plus batches. For CAIIB 15 plus batches. If you are having these many batches, and even if you attend the batch singly, okay, single time, then also you will learn it. So that's why go for these batches immediately. Okay. Yeah. So recorded videos are available for this also. All the batches recorded videos. Ebooks are available, tests are available, everything is available over here. Okay. So now look at the fees, 53,996. Okay. I'll show you how to get the discount. See this. Click on view offers. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. See this. If you apply for it right now, 77% off is going on and double validity is going on 12 plus 12 months. Means what? This is very important. 12 plus 12 months here. If, see here, firstly I'll tell you the fees. See this, 12,419. Now 53,996 has reduced to 12,419. This is the reduced fees. What about this 24 months? See this. If you are able to, see here, if you join these classes and our classes for JAIIB and you attend the 15 plus batches, you will definitely clear JAIIB in single attempt only. So means after all, see here, there are 15 batches. You learn, you attend this batch each time once only, then also you'll be able to clear it, isn't it? That much rational every student is having it, isn't it? So now if you clear the JAIIB within first 6 months, then for CAIIB you will be having 1.5 years in the same batch. Okay, so go for this batch immediately. Also this Mahapack, go for it because it's a 24-month validity. Good amount. Okay, good amount, good period, and discounts also huge. Okay, so now let me show you why am I stressing on these batches, because see the new portion which has come up for JAIIB is basically 4 subjects are there. See these. One sec, let me show you. These are the 4 compulsory subjects: IFS, Indian Economy and Financial System; PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking; Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers; and Retail Banking and Wealth Management. Right? Out of these 2 are earlier there, Principles and Accounting. Oh, these 2 have been added new. IFS, Indian Economy and Financial System, and Retail Banking and Wealth Management. So these 2 have been added. So that's why I would suggest go for the batch, because you will be needing the guide. Okay, negative marking is there now from May 23. So that's why the things become more difficult. Okay, so join the batches. Tomorrow I'll be back with another series.